Here with John Gallery, owner of Carts of Colorado, who supplies carts and other types of kiosks for venues such as Red Rocks, Pepsi Center, and other places. John, you want to tell us what your experience was like utilizing All Credit Lending Solutions to help you with the financing that you needed?
Sure. A few weeks ago, my friend Gary introduced me to Scott, and basically told me that he could get me a loan within 48 to 72 hours to be able to expand my business. I basically kind of laughed at him, thought it was kind of a joke. I says, nothing happens that easy or that quick. So basically called up Scott, we got on the phone for 15 minutes, talked to 3 different lenders. 48 hours later, I had 3 lines of credit and cash in my pocket with little as a 15-minute signing a few papers at the bank, and the deal was done. Walked out of the bank, called my friend Gary and told him, I says, I just think I robbed a bank. So it was very simple. After being in business for 25 years and dealing with the banks and sitting on the board of a bank, my brother sits on the board, and basically he can't even do something like this. I was dumbfounded. I showed my brother Stan, my sister Debbie, and my brother Dan. They were all excited. They just couldn't believe that this happened. So to be able to get a loan for that amount of money that quickly with the less headaches is great for a business person. And basically, when you've been in business as long as I have, you know what it takes to get a loan. 30 to 45 days, pulling teeth, get them all the paperwork that they need. I went in and out, less than 15 minutes, signed my name, and I was done. I was very happy with the service, and I'm going to be using it again in the future.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that, John. And oh, by the way, how were the rates and the repayment terms on the loan that you got?
That's another thing. Is like I had a $26,000 loan that came in at about $212 a month, and the other loan at $23,000 was a little bit higher due to the interest rate. But it was still a great rate and basically very easy to do business with the banks that I got the loans from.
Great. All right. Thank you. We've got Jesse Salgado and we've got Chris Stutz here. And Jesse is a realtor down in Colorado Springs. Jesse, you want to tell us what attracted you to Scott Jordan and All Credit Lending Solutions?
Well, it started out, we had a problem in trying to acquire some properties, and the problem was basically with liquids. We had some liquids, but it wasn't really enough for what we wanted to do. And so I did a little bit of homework and found All Credit Lending Solutions. We were looking for a line of credit for his business, which had been in business about a year, almost a year and a half. And the process was very simple. I hooked Chris and up with All Credit Lending Solutions, and they were able to solve the problem.
Great. And tell us how that problem was solved for you, Chris.
Well, as a real estate investor, you know, sometimes I need on hand, a good amount of ready cash. We had a real estate deal coming down where I would need about $150,000 to $200,000 worth of cash for a short-term time frame. And we talked to Scott, and he was able to get me several different lines of credit over a 3-day period in excess of $165,000, which allowed me to purchase or make the deals for purchasing properties in excess of $2 million. So it worked out really well for my company. And the nice thing about this is it's this credit I still have, so I'll be able to use it in the future. So it worked out really well.
Great. Table stakes on Floyd Avenue off of Broadway near Hamden. And we're going to do a little interview here with Frank Burgess, who's the owner of Table Stakes. Frank, do you want to tell us what it was like working with Scott in order to get the financing that you needed?
It was fast and it was easy, and it was one of the best experiences that I've had, really.
Thank you. Anything that you'd like to share with anybody that future looking at possibly utilizing All Credit Lending Solutions for procuring financing?
I think it would be a good option for anybody that is in the need of some money that can help their business grow.
Thank you very much.